and welcome to another episode of Brand and Business News, your indispensable companion on the journey through Nigeria's marketing communication industry, PR strategic innovation, and the bustling activities of the business community. My name is Uzoma Atuma. Today on the show, navigating the digital frontier, ARCON'S 4th National Advertising Conference to tackle technology, culture, and ethics. Consumers Value Award highlights consumer power, honors brands, and leaders in Nigeria. Join us on our interview segment as we explore how the current economic climate is reshaping media investment in Nigeria. Dr. Femi Adelusi and Shino Itiade discuss intently on Let's Talk Brand and Business. This and many more will come your way. Don't go anywhere.
Hi there, my name is Dr. Tunji Olubodi, Executive Vice Chairman of Vedanzil Group. So let's talk advertising. For us in Vedanzil, advertising is Autobus. And what's Autobus? You must be on time, you must be on budget, and you must be on strategy. That's Autobus for us. And you need to keep watching Talking Brands and Business with Shino Itiade. Keep it locked on.
We are back, guys. It is Creative Blog Carnival season again. For those of you that don't know, let me tell you, Creative Blog Carnival is the most exciting creative activity happening all year. And this year it has come again. What is the Creative Blog Carnival like? At the Creative Blog Carnival, we have the art block where you have art exhibitors exhibit their work. We have the fashion block where people are selling their fashion wares and whatnot. We have the music block where we'll be giving you an exclusive musical experience. And we have the film block. If you're a filmmaker, that's the best place to exhibit your work. And all in all, with a dope after party, and we're gonna have some water gun fights. Don't say I didn't tell you. The Creative Blog Carnival is for every creative. Guys, you don't want to miss this for anything. If you're a creative person, you're in tech, music, fashion, film, anywhere you are, come to the Creative Blog Carnival, happening on the 5th of October at Mori Okonola Park, and you don't want to miss this. Grab your ticket now at tix.africa/creative. Guys, let me see you there.
Amidst a dynamic world propelled by innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key, we bring you Brand and Business News on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, Brand and Business News on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037 529494. Brand and Business News on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing, one story at a time.
You're welcome back. This is still Brand and Business News. We kickstart this episode with brand events as the advertising industry in Nigeria faces transformative changes. The 4th National Advertising Conference is set to address the most pressing issues and emerging opportunities. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at what's coming up at this landmark conference as unveiled at a media briefing recently in Lagos.
Now, brand events.
The Nigerian advertising industry is navigating a critical period of transformation brought about by the rapid rise of digital technology and changing consumer behavior. In light of these challenges, the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ARCON, along with key sectoral groups, is hosting the 4th Advertising Industrial Conference from November the 13th to 15th at the Abuja Continental Hotel. Under the theme, Navigating the Shift, Technology, Culture, and New Business Models, this year's conference seeks to address the evolving dynamics of the advertising sector. As digital platforms redefine brand engagement, industry stakeholders will come together to ensure how this shift can be harnessed for growth while maintaining ethical standards and consumer trust. Dr. Olalekan Fadolapo, Director General of ARCON, spoke at a media briefing in Lagos, highlighting the industry's current challenges and the need for ethical practices in the digital age. He added that the rise of digital platforms has not only created new opportunities for brand engagement, but also introduced challenges such as misleading content and consumer exploitation. It's imperative for industry practitioners to adapt to these changes, upholding ethical guidelines and fostering transparency.
The industry is a dynamic industry that keeps evolving. Technology is playing a key role in the disruption. So we cannot just have a policy. What we have as a policy last year may not be good for the industry this year.
The conference will feature a diverse lineup of sessions, starting with a fireside chat with Dr. John Momo, chairman of the channel's media group. Attendees will gain insight into the future of advertising from a roster of industry leaders, including Dr. Tayo Aduloju, CEO of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, Dr. Onyeche Elizabeth Agbiti Douglas, Managing Director of PD Extra Services, and Funke Adekola, COO of Dentsu Creative. These experts will delve into crucial themes such as the increasing digitalization of advertising, leveraging digital tools effectively, and the integrity of brands' messaging. Discussion will also center around how brands can navigate the complexities of a digital-first environment without compromising on ethical standards. Chairman of the organizing committee, Dr. Tunji Adeyinka, described this year's event as the most ambitious yet, with a focus on both scope and reach. The conference is designed to engage practitioners from various sectors and regions across Nigeria.
I believe that what we put together this year has actually been bigger than what we put together, in the past years. And because we're now talking about technology, we're talking about culture, and we're talking about business models. So it's very critical. We're talking about the blood of the business, and therefore I believe that we would have participants from across the country who are interested in those topics.
Lanre Adisa, President of the Association of Advertising Agencies of Nigeria, AAAN, and other members of the Heads of Advertising Sectorial Group commended ARCON for its efforts to guide the industry through this transformative era.
This is about the entire ecosystem of marketing communications. So it is an agenda-setting conference from which certain actions are agreed and executed in the best interest of the industry.
And if you check what the theme of this year is actually the technology shift. So we need to all understand that it's not business as usual any longer, that things have moved.
I'm sure you are living in this country, you will find out that a lot of businesses are encountering a lot of headwinds. And what that means is that they need new ideas, because whatever brought them to this stage cannot take them further. So they need to understand how to navigate and push the boundaries. And so that's exactly why this conference has been put together.
As the global shift towards digital platform continues to reshape advertising, this conference is expected to serve as a catalyst for strategic discussion on how the Nigerian industry can remain competitive and ethically sound. Topics would include effective use of data in digital advertising, protecting consumer in an age of targeted content, and the role of regulation in fostering a transparent advertising ecosystem. Consumers Value Awards highlight consumer power, honors brands and leaders in Nigeria. The Consumers Value Awards, CVA, showcased the significant influence of Nigerian consumers on market dynamics, especially in an economy facing inflation and rising costs. The event, organized by Brand Exchange, emphasized the theme of empowering consumers, highlighting how consumer feedback directly impacts corporate behavior and value delivery. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu was recognized as the Consumer Rights Advocate Governor of the Year for his efforts in empowering consumers. In his acceptance speech, he discussed initiatives like the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, LASCOPA, which works to ensure businesses uphold ethical standards and protect consumer rights. He stressed that while the government plays a crucial role, consumer empowerment requires collaboration from businesses and civil society. In addition to the governor, several brands and leaders were honored at the event. Peak Milk was awarded the most trusted dairy brand of the year, acknowledged for its consistent quality and value delivery. Similarly, Indomie Instant Noodles took home the award for the most preferred noodle brand, chosen by consumers for its affordability and taste. In the financial sector, First Bank of Nigeria received the award for the Best Customer Service Bank, recognized for its commitment to customer satisfaction and service excellence. The awards process involved 1 month of nomination and 3 months of voting, allowing consumers to directly endorse brands. Akonte Ekine, Chief Analyst of Brand X and the convener of the awards, emphasized in an interview that the CVA serves as a platform for consumers to express their preference and hold brands accountable. Consumers are not just passive participants. They have the right to be heard, to question, and to demand better. Ekine stated that highlighting the democratic power that consumers hold in today's market.
As consumers, we need to exercise our rights. And one of the rights is that you have the right to be heard, and the right to be questioned. You have the right to nominate or converse on issues of brands and values or quality of brands. You have the right to also complain. We have 8 rights of the consumers that are very essential for every one of us.
In the current economic climate, with challenges like the removal of fuel subsidy and rising electricity tariff, the empowerment of consumers has gained renewed importance. Brands recognized at the CVA were chosen based on consumers' vote, reflecting their ability to meet expectation and deliver value, even amidst economic strains. The CVA aims to amplify the voices of consumers like Chioma Okoli, who actively holds companies accountable for their products and services. This consumer engagement fosters an economy where transparency, quality, and ethical behavior are paramount. Ekine stressed that empowering consumers can lead to innovation and competition based on value rather than price alone, creating a positive impact on the overall market. The Consumers Value Awards represents a shift in Nigeria's market landscape, where consumers are increasingly recognized as active participants in driving brand success by celebrating both brands and the consumers who support them. The awards highlight the growing power of the consumer in shaping the economy.
We are back, guys. It is Creative Blog Carnival season again. For those of you that don't know, let me tell you, Creative Blog Carnival is the most exciting creative activity happening all year, and this year it has come again. What is the Creative Blog Carnival like? At the Creative Blog Carnival, we have the art block where you have art exhibitors exhibit their work. We have the fashion block where people are selling their fashion wares and whatnot. We have the music block where we'll be giving you an exclusive musical experience. And we have the film block. If you're a filmmaker, that's the best place to exhibit your work. And all in all, with a dope after party, and we're gonna have some water gun fights. Don't say I didn't tell you. The Creative Blog Carnival is for every creative. Guys, you don't want to miss this for anything. If you're a creative person, you're in tech, music, fashion, film, anywhere you are, come to the Creative Blog Carnival, happening on the 5th of October at Mori Okonola Park, and you don't want to miss this. Grab your ticket now at tix.africa/creative. Guys, let me see you there.
Amidst a dynamic world propelled by innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key, we bring you brand and business news on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, brand and business news on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037 529494. Brand and business news on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing. One story at a time.
Unlock the future of marketing communications at the Media Consortium Conference and Awards 2.0. Come September 26, 2024, industry leaders, communication experts, and consumer advocates will gather at the LCCI Alausa Ikeja for the second edition of this transformative event. Experience visionary insight from keynote speaker Mr. Yinka Adebayo, Group Executive Director at Omnicom Media Group, WECA,
guest speaker Murolake Emokpare, Marketing Director, Cadbury Nigeria.
And dive into dynamic discussions with seasoned panelists and discussants like Victoria Nwadoka, Corporate Communications, Public Affairs and Sustainability Lead, Nestle Nigeria, Adedotun Ajibade, Media and Insight Manager at Right Foods, Dr. Dare Okuyombo, Lecturer, Department of Mass Communication, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwoye, Ogun State, and Chineze Amanfo, Communications Lead at 9 Mobile. Celebrate excellence as we honor outstanding achievements in marketing, communications, and consumers engagement during the Media Consortium Awards. For partnership and sponsorship, please call 0805-844-7220 or 0803-251-9246. Media Consortium Conference and Awards, where brand innovation meets excellence.
My name is Henry Akbede, Vice Chairman, Live Board. My own definition of advertising is quite simple. Advertising is basically telling your stories, especially to those people that need to hear your stories. So keep watching brand and business news.
And now to our interview segment. On this episode of Let's Talk Brand and Business with Shino Itiade, we explore the present realities of Nigeria's economic challenges and their impact on the media industry. Dr. Femi Adelusi, a pivotal figure in Nigeria's marketing communications sector, sheds light on the shifting priorities of the clients amid the shrinking budget. He shares valuable strategies that agencies are employing to not only survive but thrive in these turbulent times. Dr. Adelusi provides valuable perspective on how the media investment landscape is changing and what strategies agencies need to adapt to remain resilient amidst the economic challenges.
Now, LTBB, Let's Talk Brand and Business.
This is Let's Talk Brand and Business, a platform specially created to host technocrats, leaders, and industry authorities within the marketing, communications, and business community. My name is Shino Ite Adi, your host on this special segment. Today, I'm honored to host a distinguished figure in the Nigerian marketing communications landscape with over 2 decades of experience in strategic media planning, buying, and implementation across Nigeria and West Africa. My guest has played a pivotal role in shaping the industry. As the Group Managing Director of Brand Eye Media and Digibrit Nigeria, he has been at the forefront of driving innovation in both online and offline marketing strategies, providing services that have set benchmark and excellence in the region. My guest is not only a leader in his company, but also a former president, the immediate past president of the Media Independent Practitioner Association of Nigeria, MIPAN, where he made significant strides in advocating for the interest of media agency and enhancing industry standards. His tenure at MIPAN was marked by effort to address critical issues like media transparency, ethical practices, and competitive positioning of Nigerian agency on the global stage. Today, we'll be delving into his experiences, insights, and some of the challenges and good times he had while leading one of the most influential bodies in Nigeria's marketing communication sector. Viewers, join me. Welcome Dr. Femi Adelusi, Group Managing Director, Brand Eye Media.
Hello, Shina. Nice to be with you. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure having you here, sir. Now let's talk brand and business. Given Nigerians' current economic challenges, have you noticed a shift in client priority when it comes to media investment, and how are agencies addressing, adapting to the shrink budgets? Maybe from brand eye perspective.
Yeah, I mean, the Nigerian economic situation is a really challenging one, like you mentioned. And obviously, clients and brands must adapt and find ways in which they can continue to deliver on the objectives and goals of the brand. Also, in engaging with their consumers, leveraging the platforms and channels and marketing, opportunities that allow them to deliver on the results. What is happening lately? I would explain it in two folds. In my view, first is the fact that just prior to now, there was a lot of movement and a lot of shifts into digital as a platform, as a medium. Obviously, because we have a thriving youth population, and also because most of the brands are the goals to a large extent is about how do you engage with your consumer, not only through traditional media, but also online as well. And Nigeria is a digital first in terms of trend, also because of our youthful population and the number. And so advertising budget and marketing investment was moving clearly in the direction of digital. Across for many categories, we could see double-digit growth year on year in digital versus other medium. And so clearly a lot of brands and a lot of companies were exploring what e-commerce opportunities were, what social media offers, and what other channels like search or offers in terms of how to reach consumer, not just in terms of reach numbers, but also in terms of engagement and also in driving measurable results, which is what digital offers. Without also putting to the background the importance of traditional in terms of the numbers as well. And so but the trend obviously was in favor of digital. But in the immediate recent, and I would say this year, there seemed to be some slowdown on digital investment. But I think the singular factor that is affecting that the most is one, cost. I'll say two factors. The second is private regulation. Regulation, I think, is the most recent in view of what are the new requirements from a regulatory standpoint, particularly for advertising regulation, new laws and new guidelines by the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ARCON, and what the demand of that is. And I think because of the developments and the requirements from that perspective, we, again, no facts in terms of numbers, but in terms of feedback and in terms of communications, first-hand communications by marketing directors or digital leads in businesses, there seemed to be a slowdown because of the requirements, because also of the process. Okay, but I think potentially that still offers the biggest opportunity. Also, from research data, there's a study that we did with Pricewaterhouse looking at the investment across channel in Nigeria over the past 5 years. And clearly, digital is first in terms of the rate of growth across channel. But to my point earlier on, there seemed to be some caution on what you can share, on how quickly you can share this year. And so I would say in the immediate, this seems to be what the trend will be.
You mentioned cost. I don't want to call it, but you mentioned cost. Are you saying is costlier or?
Yeah, so cost was a natural attraction
compared to
traditional. Yeah. Amongst other reasons of efficiency, measurement, performance, need flexibility in changing how you deploy on digital, right? But also cost is now a factor because then there are approval. So prior to now, any brand, whether small, medium, could leverage, and digital provided a platform to jump on, in communicating and engaging your consumers. But with regulation by law now extended to digital and particularly to social, then there is need, for brands to be careful on what you share, and there are cost implications to that. There are also recent laws in terms of model, how and who you could use in your communications material, and there are cost implications too. So, for example, if it's not a Nigerian, first, from a process standpoint, you need to show that is a Nigerian, and there are good reasons for that, and there are arguments as to whether that's the best reasons or we need to, but that's a different conversation.
Advan is still having that with ARCON on.
So that's,
ARCON said he's fighting for capital flight issue and
which is why I said there are good reasons for that, but there are also other reasons why people believe or advertisers believe that needs to be looked at again, right? Or what are the exceptions that need to be made?
Sir, from your own point of view, do you think ARCON needs to look into those laws? Looking ahead, what do you foresee as the biggest shift in the media and advertising industry?
Amidst a dynamic world propelled by innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key, we bring you brand and business news on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, brand and business news on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037 529494. Brand and business news on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing, one story at a time.
And this is where we draw the curtains on today's episode of Brand and Business News. Stay connected with us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive insights on marketing communication and brand updates. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as displayed on the screen for full access to our interviews and other interesting content. Join us again next week on this same channel for another enriching episode where we uncover the latest trends shaping the integrated marketing communication industry and Nigeria's dynamic business world. This is Brand and Business News. Bye for now.